Hello students. The next topic in your syllabus is types of business plans. So plans may be single use plans or repeated use plans. So single plan are those which are disposed after one use, and repeated plans are those which are used multiple times. So let's see one by one. So single use plans are generally budget, strategy, objectives and programs. And while repeated uses or standing plans are policies, procedures, methods and rules. So let's see one by one. So single use plan are only for a particular situation, like a purchase budget or a sales budget or an advertisement budget, advertisement campaign. All these are examples of single used plans, in which let's see one by one. The first one is budget. Budget is a plan which is made for the possible financial needs in a particular production process. It is expressed in quantitative terms, and it estimates the future needs or arrangements, and it lays down all the financial needs which may be required at the time of executing any particular plan. So when that period passes, generally that budget is no more useful because everything's price goes up or down. So these kind of plans, budget plans, are generally for single use. Again, strategy means any such action taken to combat a particular unfavorable situation. Strategy means the policies which are used in a war. So definitely in war there are enemies, and to beat those enemy some policies are adopted, and those are called strategies. So strategies are also specific to a particular situation or to particular competitors. So strategies are also made situation wise, and those are immediately disposed whenever it, it is totally over the situation or the action has been taken once. Again, objective. So a strategy is such a combat program which deals with a specific situation with specific competitors. So it is also a one use plan. Again, objective. Objective means clearly defined goals which will give a parameter for all the activities in an organization. So if objective is made to reach a specific production level or a specific sales level, then these objectives are clearly defined in terms of quantity. Now we can see after a certain period whether the goal was accomplished or not, the objective was fulfilled or not. So objectives are clearly defined, and we can also divide the objectives into small ones, and we can allot a part of the objective to each of the employees. Again, next thing is program. A program means a set of activities or a sequence of activities which will lead to a specific objective. So program is made with an objective in mind, and it is totally in harmony with the objective. So whatever objective is selected, then the course of action to achieve those objectives is decided. and those course of action, if programmed properly in a convenient and a logical way, then it will lead to more pro- more probability of achieving the objective. Again, the next thing is repetitive or standing plan. So repetitive or standing plan includes policies. So policies are actually the framework within which employees of an organization are supposed to work. That means when we have several options and alternatives to achieve a particular objective, then which alternative is adopted suggest what policy is. That means policy comes into play when anyone has to select between several alternatives. Then policies guide a person towards a particular course of action. Again, the next thing is procedures. Procedure means the specific manner in which certain activity will be performed. That means one by one, when a total process is divided into several small parts and we form a set, maybe with sequence of all the small activities, all the tiny activities, that is called procedure. Again, methods. Methods means technique of doing something. One thing may be done through several ways, and which one will be selected depends upon the method adopted by any organization. Like similar tasks can be done in several ways, but ultimately the management finds the best way and it applies and it makes those activities, or it establishes those sequence of activities in such a way that it becomes like methods. Again, the next thing is rules. Rules means those statements which guide what is wrong and what is right, or what may be done or what may not be done. So that is called rules. So it may be in writing, or these rules may be oral also, but rules means those guidelines, if which are not followed, then there will be some punishment. So why that is called rule of law. So generally when law is implemented, it is called rule. So all these are your types of planning. I'm sending this PDF, go through it and better note in your copies. This is the answer of the question, that how many types of plans are there. Or you have to write note on any plan. You can write any one by selecting any one of these. So thank you students. We will meet in next live class of commerce. Thanks.